What is going on, Jerome's? We're back. Yeah, tell everyone that we're back up, man, because it feels like the first time. It feels like we're back in black. It feels like football is on the cusp because veterans report today. Vikings will be at their full complement 90-man roster. Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah had their opening pressers for training camp. The media jackals are back at it. Woo! It's good times, man. Good time. So, Kevin O'Connell, head coach of the Vikings, heading to year 2, did indeed feed the local media jackals at the dish. And this is what he had to say. He had a couple of key updates on injuries as well as situations. Number 1, so Will Raggett, Sports Illustrated, go. Kevin O'Connell says Brian O'Neill will not be on PUP, physically unable to perform, to start training camp, but he'll remain on a predetermined plan designed to get him ready for week 1. Now, O'Neill popped his Achilles late in the season against the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Would have liked to have had him against the Giants. But, now the big concern is when you have an injury like that late in the season, how is that going to affect you at the start of next year? Where Brian O'Neill had been watching during OTAs and mandatory minicamp, it's a fantastic sign that they didn't put him on the PUP list, meaning that they could potentially see him missing the first 4 games of the regular season. But also the predetermined plan, I'm sure he's going to get a lot of days off. I'm sure that they're going to ease him back in very slowly and smartly, and also could be the reason why the Vikings are currently carrying 16 offensive linemen as opposed to the traditional 15, especially going heavy on guys like Bobby Evans, Sam Schluter, who do have a lot of right tackle experience. Also, of course, re-signing Oli Udoh was put at a premium this offseason. And then Danielle Hunter, guess who's back? Back again. Danielle is back. Tell a friend. Alec Lewis, The Athletic. Danielle Hunter has reported to Vikings camp. Kevin O'Connell says it's going to be day-to-day, aren't we all, to where the team will make sure Hunter is satisfied with plan and contractual situation. Now, Kevin O'Connell said that he's not going to be a full participant, and it's likely that it's a hold-in, not anything health or medical related, but the Vikings do need to take care of their superstar edge rusher, and whether it's freshening up this deal, like the Giants did with Saquon this year, or a new extension, or a trade, we'll see. But either way, it's a good sign of good faith that Danielle is here, even if he is going to hold in, as opposed to a holdout like Chris Jones or Zach Martin. And then, Ben Gessling, Star Tribune. O'Connell said that both he and Kwesi Adofo-Mensah have talked with Jordan Addison since he was pulled over for reckless driving last weekend. O'Connell, well, it was Thursday. I was disappointed. It was a mistake, and I think he's owning that mistake and knows something like that can't happen again. Also, it's important to note, so the whole dog thing, and it could be true, it could be not. No one really knows. But I think it's important that he didn't use it as an excuse during his apology, right? Whether it was real or not, whatever. But the only reason that it came out is because it was part of the citation. That's what he told the officer that pulled him over, right? So I do like that Addison seemingly is taking ownership of it, and hopefully it is a one-off. Hopefully he learns from it. And you could be like, well, it's just speeding. We all speed, bro. Again, 140 is a little bit different than going 70 into 55. Just slightly different, man. But hopefully he grows from this, and, a little bit of grace is good in this world, and fortunately nothing worse happened from it. So Addison actually missed the bulk of OTAs and mandatory minicamp with a undisclosed minor injury, but O'Connell said Addison will be a full participant in training camp, which will be fantastic. So that's the quickest way to move on from this and silence the critics and the haters and losers. Get on the field and make some big-time plays, and then go from there, man. And then lastly, it's from Vikings fan page. They do fantastic work. Coach O'Connell doesn't expect UDFA edge rusher Andre Carter to be on the PUP list long. Coach says Carter sustained a soft tissue injury while training in the offseason. That was a question that we had too, where, again, PUP is when you have an injury during an NFL sanctioned event. So whether it's practice or training in an NFL facility, NFI, non-football injury, is anything that happens outside of it, and that includes college. And Carter, his senior season at Army, dinged up a little bit. Didn't look great during Senior Bowl or the Combine, but that's because he was dealing with a lingering hamstring issue. So hopefully it's nothing serious, and hopefully O'Connell's right. Hopefully he can come off the PUP very soon, because he needs as many reps as possible, because the Vikings The Vikings need that prodigious pass rush, man. And even if Danielle is here, Carter the second can certainly be a part of that platoon and go from there. But that's it. That's a reaction to Kevin O'Connell's opening training camp press conference, feeding the local media jackals. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts and his thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo, as well as check out the store, purpleftw.net. That's right. But until next time, Skol, production value.